The early time of 3000 BC was shown at the starting of the flick, where the country Egypt was shown, which king was Pharaoh. He was in love with a woman, but that girl used to like his priest instead of him, who was mighty. He could revive deceased people. The priest went to meet that girl who was the beloved of Pharaoh. They were talking with each other. Then the Pharaoh appeared there. He became infuriated when he noticed both of them together. He proceeded to kill them, but they both slayed the Pharaoh. That lady implored the priest to escape from there before they executed him. Also added that she will commit suicide, so he could revive her again later. Afterwards, that girl committed suicide. The priest was taken away by Pharaoh's men. But the priest's followers stole the cadaver of that girl. The priest began to perform a ritual on her to resurrect her. But Pharaoh's men again appeared there and captured that priest. They thought to put the priest through ordeal so no one commits such an offense. They made the priest mummy without taking his life. They bandaged his whole body and left the dangerous insects called scarabs in his coffin, which were going to consume his entire body within few moments. Then the coffin was locked using a very specific key by them, and it was told that it will come as a curse if someone unlocked that coffin. And the priest's coffin was buried in depth under a great sculpture, so no one could unlock it. In the same way, time continued to pass. The whole city was subsiding beneath the ground, and the sculpture, which was at the great height at a time, was also lowered down. It was such a land of conflict for many people. Many wars used to break out to get dominion of that land, but no one knew that there was a priest mummy below their feet. But he had been getting powerful under that ground for many hundred years. Later, a French soldier appeared there while running, and some people were after him. But that soldier reached near the sculpture while running. It was the same area where the priest mummy was inhumed. His pursuers began to escape in fear. That French soldier was Rick. He was also confused witnessing that. Then that sand began to form a gigantic face, and he also left being upset. 3 years later, a girl named Evelyn came on the scene. She was such a girl who was searching for Egypt and was also learning their language. She had started to understand those things to a great extent. One day, Evelyn's brother visited her. He handed her over a thing telling he found that while digging. He knew that his sister was fond of viewing such material. Evelyn started to discover that thing a little bit, and the thing got opened. Actually, that was the key of the same coffin. There was also a map under that exquisite key which belonged to that same region, and Evelyn was excited to see that, and she went to the chief librarian where she used to serve her job. She showed him that map, and she asked him if he could guide her, but the chief librarian refused, saying it was not out of danger to visit there. Otherwise, it was a fictional area, no place existed as such. She adjured him to let her go there. Then Evelyn's brother showed up. Evelyn asked him to speak truthfully from where he got the key. Then he unveiled that he purloined that from a French soldier who was now imprisoned. They both left to meet that man Rick in the penitentiary. They began to inquire him about the place, but Rick said them that he will help them under a condition. He was going to be sentenced to death that day. He proposed if she rescued him from execution, then he will lead them to that place. Evelyn offered his executioner to pay to spare his life once they got their hand in treasure, and only Rick had the knowledge of it. Being greedy, the executioner freed Rick. Later, the three embarked on a ship to that place. They noticed while sailing that other people were going there in search of the treasure. Evelyn said to Rick that there was also a buried book there. It had the spells of magic written inside the book. Later, those people reached that place. Going there, Evelyn showed them the sculpture saying that was half buried. Later, they all went under the ground, where the remaining of the sculpture was buried. There was a profound darkness. Evelyn raised a mirror up there, and the sunlight began to reflect in other glasses as it fell on that. As a result, the place was lightened. There was also the executioner of Rick, except Evelyn, her brother, and Rick. He stumbled upon many precious stones at a place attached to the wall. He was detaching them, and one stone fell from his hand. An insect came from it, breaking the shell, which entered his body. He felt bitter pain and crashed his head on a wall. Consequently, he met his demise. They were shocked seeing that event. Moments later, they were getting warmth near the fire at night. At the same time, they noticed another team who had arrived there on the pursuit of the treasure. Meantime, some people attacked them, and those were not the others but the guards of Pharaoh. There was a leader of that team who warned them to depart from the place, giving them 1 more day, because he didn't want the priest's soul to be unleashed, as it would create havoc throughout the world. The next day, the both crew began looking for the treasure, ignoring his word. The other team discovered a box of treasure. The box looked like it contained jewels or gold, but it didn't. There was a written warning statement on the outside of the box. Despite being alarmed, they opened the box. That contained a book which was read by the priest to bring her beloved back to life. On the other side, Evelyn and Rick found a coffin. They were sitting there, and another coffin fell from upward. When they examined the coffin, they saw a keyhole. Evelyn's brother opened that coffin with the unique key. Some smoke arose from it, and they witnessed the black, decomposed body of the priest. Evelyn mentioned that she ain't seen such a corpse before. Evelyn brought the book to Rick at night and proposed that there might be another book of black magic. She unlocked the book with the key that she retained. When she pronounced the spell, the perished body of the priest got revived. They were invaded by different bugs. By avoiding that, Evelyn got separated from the others. The mummy victimized a man by plucking off his eyes, later approaching Evelyn. They escaped from there by shooting the mummy. When came outside, they encountered the sentries of Pharaoh. The head of them stated that the mummy will end them as they unlock the coffin. Rick stated to Evelyn that they should return from there, but Evelyn told that they must kill the mummy. Afterwards, we saw the state of the city facing a transition. It started a rain of fire and shooting stars were descending from the sky. Everything started to meet its end. The mummy moved to the same man and possessed his skin and blood. They headed for the mummy in that room. Rick shot the mummy multiple times, but the bullets didn't affect him. It was still proceeding to them. Abruptly, a cat appeared there. Being frightened of that feline, the mummy disappeared. They were bewildered by the phenomena. Rick visited those men who were shielding the place. He wanted to know why the mummy was scared. The leader stated that the priest thought the cat was a menace to him. Evelyn mentioned that the mummy addressed her by the name who was the beloved of Pharaoh. The chief leader told that it had taken his first step after revival. Further added, he would sacrifice her. Then he saw a man running holding the book of Black Heart. Rick and his men witnessed the mummy kill that man and possess the book. Later he also slayed another man by absorbing his flesh. He looked almost human then. He moved to the room of Evelyn, transforming him into sand. Sitting beside her, he decided to awaken her. Rick approached there by breaking the door. He showed him the cat to frighten, and it once again vanished himself. Evelyn was safe for that moment. During the escapades, Evelyn came to know a lot of things after investigating much. The golden book that she was yearning was buried on the opposite side from the mummy's grave. They observed all the inhabitants became slaves of the priest, as they knew he would victimize them upon refusal of his commands. The priest, having approached there, asked Evelyn to devote herself to him. Evelyn had no other choice left but to go with him. He ordered the people to kill them, but Rick and his partners managed to save themselves by entering an underground tunnel. Later the priest revived some mummy to unleash them after Rick. But anyhow, Rick discovered that golden book. Another side, we witnessed the priest revivified his paramour by incantation, but he had to sacrifice Evelyn to get her body recovered. It implied he wanted to insert the soul of Evelyn into his lady's body. But Evelyn's brother came to the spot with the golden book before he took any action. But the required key was taken from Evelyn. Evelyn screamed her brother to peruse the incantation. Meantime, Rick was fighting with the mummies. Later unchained Evelyn with a sword. From the backside, the mother's mummy of the priest Inamorata assailed Evelyn. The mummies almost defeated Rick, but Evelyn's brother didn't interrupt reading the spell. Suddenly the mummies were under his grip, and he commanded them to kill the beloved of the priest. The mummies performed the task very proficiently. The priest, being avengeful, started stifling Evelyn's brother, but Rick severed his arm coming from behind. By the time Evelyn's brother snatched the key from the priest and went to Evelyn with the book, the priest proceeded to slay Rick. Evelyn began reciting the spell from that book, and a mystical chariot having approached there went through the priest and extracted all of his potence. The priest became a mundane being. Later Rick killed him with the sword. Upon his death, all the doors were getting closed. Somehow they escaped outside from there. The entire city was decimated and drowned in the sand. The chief guard of Harrow expressed his gratitude for decimating the implication. At last we saw they were riding in camels and managed to obtain some treasure trove while escaping from the cursed place. And here the movie The Mummy draws the conclusion. Well, that's all for today. Thank you.